What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated, right? So the Knicks pull up a much-needed victory by beating the Miami Heat 106 to 104. Oh, man. Talking about the Knicks just kind of pushing it to the limit. Just roller coasters of emotions dealing with this. This was a game that the Knicks pretty much were uh, winning, and had times in the game where they were up by 10, and just they would just let the Heat just crawl back into the game. It's just the Heat was shorthanded. The Knicks were playing without Jalen Brunson, but this was just a game that I just felt like the Knicks just had in the bag. Right towards the end of the game, they had in the bag with just crazy turnovers. It just didn't make any sense. They couldn't get the ball in bounds. Just a game of emotions and roller coasters and crazy plays. But the Knicks were able to pull it out. So let's go to the highlights, all right? So what we saw, man, was just the return of R.J. Barrett, right? He had a rough game the other night. They took him out the game. But he came in strong tonight. He had 30 points. R.J. was on a mission tonight, right? At times, I thought he was forcing it a little bit too much in the beginning. But he wanted it. He wanted it bad. He wanted to obviously show and prove to the coaches and to everybody that he's one of the best players on the team, and he should get that respect of finishing the fourth quarter and being in there in clutch moments. He showed it tonight. He played well tonight, going to the basket. The jumper wasn't really there for him, so he was just taking it to the hole. There was nobody there that could check him one-on-one. Tyler Hero couldn't do nothing with him, and he was doing what he wanted, right? So RJ was big tonight, big offensively. Julius, of course, being named an All-Star this year, All-Star reserve player, second time in 3 seasons. Julius has made it. He had 23 points, 10 boards. He came off strong. He started off strong in the first half, but he just kind of faded away. I don't know if he started getting tired or what, but he was all right, but just not really much from him down the stretch. But he had his moments, right? Who I thought was great for us tonight was the bench. I thought the bench was exceptional. Of course, led by Isaiah Hartstein. 8 points, 10 boards, man. He was great defensively. Even though Bam was doing what he wanted, Ihart was getting tip balls, just crashing, just playing hard, man, just being aggressive. Bam, like I said, Bam is a tough check, man. He's a tough check. So, he had 30 tonight, over 30, I believe. So, he was, no one could check Bam. But Hartstein was still in there fighting. Hartstein had the big tip at the end of the game to get the steal. Give it to Grimes. Grimes gave it to Randle for the dunk and put us up by 5, right? So, Hartstein was there, man, making big key plays when key moments. The Knicks needed it, so he was great. Also, too, with Brunson being out, we saw Evan Fournier come in. Fournier only had a couple of points. I believe he only had 5 points. But he was, to me, I think he was, great defensively, rotating well. Just trying to make, give the Knicks some solid minutes off the bench, and I think he did so. Deuce was big coming off the bench in a couple of 3-pointers. He had 8 points tonight. We needed everything to beat this team. We truly, truly did. We needed everybody all hands on deck, and that's what it was tonight with the Knicks, man. Pretty much everyone was just fighting and clawing to try to pull out this victory, right? Because, like I said, there were moments in this game where you thought the Knicks had it won. The Knicks were winning. And then they would just let, the Heat come up and just start hitting threes, man. Just, Tyler Hero was going off tonight. He had a couple of threes. Jimmy Butler didn't play well tonight, but you had a lot of the backups, guys coming off the bench from the Heat, really contributing, right? We saw even a sighting of Udonis Haslem tonight, right? He's an old relic from back in the day. He even played tonight, right? So 20 years in the league for him. So they were shorthanded, right? So this is a game that I thought the Knicks should easily won with no problem. But they're the Knicks, right? They have you on a roller coaster, man. The games that you feel like they should win easily, they don't. Who I also felt was big was Grimes. Grimes was big. His 3-pointer was kind of going tonight. He had that flowing, as well as going to the basket. So, like I said, it was a total team effort. I would like to see a little bit more from IQ tonight. He only had 8 points. But, he didn't really have the ball in his hands that much. Randle and RJ were trying to be point forwards, and that's where our turnovers came. Knicks had 18 turnovers tonight. And that's because these guys are trying, with the absence of Brunson, these guys are trying to be point forwards where they should have just been giving the ball to IQ and let IQ orchestrate the offense and operate, right? So I felt that that's what, one of the main reasons why the turnovers were there, or happened, shall I say. Um, well, all in all, man, it was just, a great win, much needed win. Sometimes it doesn't matter how you win the ball, just, ah, and in the words of great Al Davis, just win, baby. That's it, right? And that's what we pretty much, with Brunson not being here, we needed this victory. So it was a great victory. It was the sighting of Kyle Lowry. Also, he didn't play well. So it was weird. It was a weird game, man. It really, really was. But like I said, the Knicks were able to pull out the victory. All right, but we got the Clippers coming up next on Saturday. Hopefully, we can get that and start getting some wins, man, because we're going to need it coming down the stretch here, right? Because now this is the playoff push, right? Seeding comes into play, and you really want to be in that 5 to 6 range, right? I mean, excuse me, from that, they're not going to get to the top, but if they can get anywhere 5 and 6, they're good. But to get to them playing games is tough, right? So that's the 7, 8, 9, 10 range. You want to stay out of that. So the Knicks are right now at 7, so they can kind of get back to 6 and hopefully to 5. Hopefully just be in 5 and 6 range, to where they don't have to get in that that playing game and stuff like that. But yeah, they gotta kind of start stacking up these victories again. All right, but listen, I'm LV Live. That's my show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right. Also, too, leave comments. All right. And if you do come by and check out my show, please subscribe. All right. I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out. Peace.